This is relentless. There's no rest. Oh God, 19%. This is hard, guys. Cesar, how you feeling? If you've heard of an air ambulance in Richmond Park, this is the guy. This is the guy.
Yeah, ends up the handlebar of my bike went into my thigh. I don't know many people that would be that quick at recovery and that brave to kind of get back on the bike and just crack on.
Hi everyone, right, today I'm going to be tackling one of the hardest hills in Surrey. The reason that it's so hard is not just because of the climb itself, although that is grueling. The road surface isn't great and it's just not an enjoyable climb. It's fairly treacherous because, as you know, a lot of car drivers are maniacs. There's a lot of good ones too. There's also a lot of bad. So that kind of makes this climb, for me, the hardest. Obviously, I'm in Surrey, right? So I know all of the hills pretty much. This one was pointed out to me last year by a subscriber. And when they mentioned it, I kind of thought, it can't be as hard as Bar Hatch. It can't be. I went out, I did it. It's on my videos from last year and it is hideous. It's hideous. It's not an enjoyable climb. You guys are going to get to watch us struggle. Me in particular, but there's three of us today, are going to watch me struggle. But the caveat is there's an amazing pit stop just after. So hopefully that will spur us on to conquer that climb and get to that pit stop for a breather and a bit of fuel. So I'm just waiting on a couple of people, Cesar and Mike. Mike's got an interesting story as well. So we'll have a little chat to him about what's happened to him over the last few months, because it's eventful to say the least. And you guys can come along and join us for the ride. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment and subscribe. If you're an existing viewer or sub, please like, comment, share. Wish us luck and I'll see you all en route. Right guys, we're up the top of Farthing Downs, as you've seen in the video. It's rather picturesque. Been here a few times over the years, as you've probably seen. We're fairly close to the climbs now, or one climb I should say, not climbs. We're fairly close to the climb. Thought we'd stop here because it is picturesque and beautiful. Also, the climb we're doing, I'm not going to reveal it until we're there, but these two haven't done it before. They don't know what they're heading into. I've told them it's fairly mild, but Mike, hello.
Hello.
We're going to have a little chat about what's happened to you over the last few months, because it's rather eventful.
Yeah.
Are you up for that?
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that after the climb though.
Yeah.
When you're really out of breath and you can kind of explain everything. Yeah.
Can't get any worse.
So how are you feeling about this climb? It's the hardest climb in Surrey.
I thought we'd just done it.
Yeah.
No.
They say officially the one we've done, Bar Hatch, is the hardest. But this one, I think, is the hardest.
You didn't say that last night.
I know, exactly. I've lulled both of you into sort of false sense of security. And
You just didn't tell me anything, so...
But you've got you're recovering. We'll explain later, but yeah. You've got the fitness, you're all right. You just take it slow, yeah?
Yeah.
You're looking mean anyway. Right, so we're ready then?
Whereas I don't have the fitness.
Yeah. Cesar doesn't have the fitness. He does. He's getting really, actually, he didn't start that long ago and his fitness is really good. His speed, cadence, everything's really good. It's improving. So, and it happens quickly as well. Actually happens really quickly. So, yeah, looking forward to this climb, ish, but kind of not. I'm looking forward to the cake stop more after. So, yeah, enjoy the scenery. We'll see you on that climb in a bit.
Okay, so we're at the foot of the hill, and that hill is Chalk Pit Lane. Now, I've done it before. I think it's the hardest climb in Surrey. I don't know what these two are going to think. I've just revealed what the climb is. We've actually just gone down it, so they know how steep it is. It hits 20% for quite a while towards the back end, and it's hard. And the cars, because they are lunatics, do make it slightly harder, but I'm gonna chat to these two once the climb's done, just to see how they've coped and if they can still breathe. How long do you think that is, that climb? Kilometre? I think it's about a kilometre, something like that, but I'll put the stats up when I head off, and wish us luck, because this is hard. How you feeling, Cesar? Good?
I don't know how to reply.
Mike, how you feeling? Confident?
Yeah, absolutely. You
Okay.
know how much I love climbing anyway, so
They love climbing. Let's go. This is where it starts to get a little bit tasty. We're going underneath the M25, and this is where the climbing begins. Feeling all right. Legs are feeling okay, but I'm not looking forward to this. And as you can see already, some of the lunatics going past are, have no regard for cyclists. Right, here we go. Here we go. Whew. Right, I'm going to speed some of this up, guys, and I'll slow down on the more interesting bits, i.e., me struggling. Right, here we go. And if you've done this climb, you know how I feel right now. Ooh, 20%. Oh, it's tasty. Not nice. Oh. And you get no respite. Right. Oh, God, 19%. This is hard, guys. I'm struggling. Ah. Yep, no more gears. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh, I'm in the red. This is relentless. There's no rest. Okay, it's leveling off a bit. Oh, that's so hard. Oh, done, guys. Done. Okay, Cesar, how you feeling? Honestly, guys, that climb is 100% the hardest climb in Surrey. The 20% gradient doesn't just hit you for a little bit, it goes on and on and on, and there is no rest. Once you hit that 20% incline, you turn and you're going up, you don't get a respite. That's why, plus the cars, wasn't too bad on the way up, the cars were all right, but that's why I think it's the hardest hill in Surrey, hardest climb in Surrey. What do you think?
It's a horrible climb, isn't it?
I think it's the hardest in Surrey.
No changes gradient, it's just always
Just goes up
things
and up
steep.
and up. See, almost even bar hatch in the middle of it, you've got a dip, you've got a descent, and it's only the very end that goes up to 20%.
The worst thing is having the climb gradient of red.
Yeah.
Of red.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? You're like, I know what's coming and I don't want to see that. Right, cake stop.
Yes.
And then we can explain why this is monumental for Mike, considering what he's been through. If you've heard of an air ambulance in Richmond Park, this is the guy. This is the guy. Right, in a bit. That was delicious. We're fueled up and ready to go. I'm going to have a little chat to Mike about what's happened to him over the last couple of months. You may well have heard of it. I'll let you explain, Mike. So what happened?
So I think it's 2 months ago today.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'll just get you a
July
little cake.
July 11th. Yeah, riding around Richmond Park. Group of riders going the other way, and one of them's gone down, and they've just taken out 2 of us.
What were you thinking at the time? Were you like,
I don't have very many memories from it. Like, 1, it happened quickly, and 2, I've got a bit of a gap in my memory. But I remember standing up, seeing a hole in my leg with some blood and some white stuff, and thinking, oh shit, I've done myself an injustice there. Yeah, and the rest of my time I've been spent lying down. Ambulance came, helicopter came.
Did you go in the helicopter?
No, I went in the ambulance in the end. I think there's more space to move around for the doctors in the ambulance. Straight off to St George's. Super lucky. Yeah, no breaks, no internal bleeding. Just ends up the handlebar of my bike went into my thigh.
Oh my god.
And they know how deep it went because the surgeon told me that they pulled like a whole punched piece of fabric out from underneath the muscle, between the muscle and the bone. So
wedged in there.
Yeah, it literally punched through the lycra and then went under the muscle and left the piece of shorts there. So
Christ.
That was unpleasant.
Were you sort of fearing the worst at the time, or did you kind of?
Yeah, I think like it's natural to do it, right? Especially
Yeah.
when you don't know what it is, and everyone's worried that you've had a compound fracture of your femur. It's hard not to think about the worst case scenario, but.
How's the confidence now then? Like going out and back on the roads? Because that's been 2 months. When did you first get back on the bike?
I was back on, so about 3 weeks after the accident. So, like I was saying earlier, it's you start with baby steps, right? I couldn't turn the pedal to begin with, so the first thing was just moving the pedal backwards and forwards to get the motion into the leg, and then going over the top, and then 5 minutes, 10 minutes the next day.
Just building it up, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
So and when the first time you actually went out again, was there a bit of fear? Because you went back to the spot it actually happened, didn't you?
Yeah, so I think each stage has been nervous beforehand.
Yeah.
So before going back out on the road, I was nervous, but as soon as I got back on the bike and went out, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I kind of how to ride a bike, right?
Hopefully, yeah. You do it quite well, I have to say. Yeah.
And then that next time going out back to Richmond Park, I was more nervous before going.
Yeah.
Than when I was.
The anticipation,
yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Same again for riding in a group. Same again for riding up a hill. I think I'm more nervous when I see a group of riders coming the other way.
Interrupted by a lawnmower, then.
Like, I can control what I can control.
Yeah.
The bit that makes me nervous is I don't know how in control other people or groups are.
Basically, as soon as I started filming, there was a big group of cyclists that came. Fine. And now there's a lawnmower going on. It's not the most vital bit, but obviously, I'm going to try and cut that out. So hopefully that will go. But kudos to Mike for kind of A, getting back on the bike so quick, but B, he's been doing some really long rides. And like today, Chalk Pit is really, really hard climb. So the fact he achieved it, got to the top, didn't get off, and he's just cracking on. I don't know many people that would be that quick at recovery and that brave to kind of get back on the bike and just crack on. So yeah, kudos to you, Mike.
Thank you.
Guys, what have you thought of the food?
Lovely,
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a nice pit stop. It's on the way home, isn't it? So
Exactly.
you're always on a bit more of a high.
Are you going to go for any sweets, Cesar, or not? I always try and encourage you, don't I, to get something? Yeah. There's nothing sinister behind it. I'm not sort of, trying to get you to put...
I'm kind of just, I'm just picking up when I get home.
Yeah, so the way back is pretty much all downhill. We're done. And I'll see you in a bit. Been a good one, man. Thanks.
It's been a while.
Thanks for coming and well done. We'll get out for another one soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cesar's saying bye now. He's shot a bit. No, he's not. He's still got in the gym. He's still got to get home a little bit. It's not too far. It should be all right. And well done today as well.
Worst case scenario, there are plenty of pubs en route.
That's true, actually. Do you reckon you can handle like a couple of pints or just one?
Well, it depends if I can persuade Deborah to come and pick me up. Definitely 2 or 3.
I think you should feign a puncture, just let the tyre down, and then get Deborah to pick you up. There you go. It's done. Cool. Right, I'll see you on the next one.
Brilliant. Thank
Cheers,
you.
man.
So guys, we did it. Chalk Pit Lane, hardest hill in Surrey by a mile. To existing viewers and subs, apologies, but this is for new viewers. I'm doing 60 climbs in the southeast of England from Simon Warren's book, Climbs of the Southeast of England. I am now 24 in, and I have to do the rest this year. So I'm doing all right. I'm not doing too bad, but I am cutting it very fine. Anyway, that's Surrey done. I'm going to venture further out. If I have to drive, I'll do it, but that's fine. Chalk Pit was a real is a real toughie. If you live in Surrey and you've not done that climb, go and do it. But make sure it's a quiet day, because it wasn't bad today with the cars, but sometimes it can be an absolute nightmare and they just drive very aggressively. And Mike, honestly, his injury was really quite severe. I think the doctors are quite surprised at how quickly he's recovered. And as soon as he could get back on the bike, he was on the indoor bike, and like he said, to do a big climb like that after having an injury such as the one he did, to then go out and do long rides and then do a climb like Chalk Pit, honestly, it's so impressive, so impressive. So yeah, and then Botley Farm, it's so nice. The cakes are really good, but I didn't fancy a cake today. I wanted to go savoury. It's been a really nice ride, and luckily the weather was on our side, so that was good. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let me know in the comments if you've done Chalk Pit as well. I want to know if you've done it. I know a few of you regulars have, because you've commented on it before. Guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Might be a little side quest again, so I'll let you know. Right, on the next one.